Collective and Soul Tribe, I will be pulling messages today from the Angel Guide deck. I'm going to be pulling random messages just to see what you guys might need to know for today. I am in a parking lot today because I thought this parking lot would be a good choice because it's a big parking lot. But for some reason, I'm slowly starting to regret my decision of parking here and being here. So I might have to move. So I might pause the video and move somewhere else that might be a little quieter away from everybody, because you know me, I get really irritable when people walk around the vehicle, and it's not even like I'm not in the car, I'm inside the car, they can see me. So yeah, I'll be back. I'm just gonna pause it here. All right, guys, I moved. Obviously it's not any quieter, but it's somewhere else. Because yeah. I was gonna say something and I'm like, you know what, just zip it. Shh. But anyways, Holy Spirit, please give me clear, concise messages for the collective for April 22nd. What messages does the collective need to know for today? And please give me clear guidance on what the collective should know. Whoops, cards are flying out already. Here we go, guys. Cards are already flying out, guys. Okay. So let's see what messages you need to know for April 22nd. These are obviously angel guide messages. So obviously take what resonates for you guys. Some of them do have answers yes, no, maybe, and then they have other messages as well. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of another deck, but let's see. Holy Spirit, what messages does the collective need to know for April 22nd? Thank you. So the first card that decided to come out says trust the universe. Okay, so not sure who needed to hear this, but this is confirmation that whatever situation that you are going through, you need to trust the universe that they have your back basically, and they're guiding you at this time. Okay, so right now you could be seeing signs and synchronicities for some of you guys. The next card says forgiveness and understanding. So there could be a situation where if there's not a person related about this situation, this could be you forgiving and understanding yourself. Obviously take what resonates, but you could be forgiving and understanding yourself in a situation or a circumstance, basically an environment that you could be in. And that could be also confirmation for some of you guys too. But again, trust in the universe that you forgiving and understanding the situation that you're going through, you will see the bigger picture, I guess, in the end. That's a lot of cards. Guys, so many cards just flew out. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the next card says no. Okay, so if this is somebody else in your energy, again, there could have been a situation where you could have been very forgiving and understanding in the situation, right? And this also could be confirmation from spirit too that no. Okay, if you're somebody who's an empath, you're very giving and understanding, and you're always saying sorry or apologizing, basically being the bigger person. I am not obviously use discernment. I'm not saying that you should obviously stop being the bigger person. I'm not saying that. Obviously being the bigger person, it benefits you in certain ways, right? But what I'm saying is, if this is causing detrimental illness to your mental health, physical health, whatever, okay, then you need to remove yourself from that environment. If you cannot move because financially it's hard, I get it. We're in a circumstance right now in life and times are very hard where moving out is a very tough, difficult situation where you maybe aren't able to move out. I get that. But what I'm saying is, if you can remove yourself from the situation, meaning go for a walk, go outside, go for a drive, if you have a vehicle, take the bus, I don't know, do something where it takes you out from that environment, because there could be something where Spirit is saying no. Like, it's a no. Okay, that's confirmation. Okay, so surrender came out. You could have surrendered to the situation. You could have, you know, like, basically the first card, you could have trust in the universe, or you're putting trust in the universe, because you've literally surrendered and you've basically given up. Not given up on the situation, but given up on forcing yourself, trying, basically. Okay, because of that, and because you've shifted your focus on not focusing on that, which could be also something that's very negative for you, you could be taking courage and bravery. Okay, courage and bravery on removing yourself from the situation, changing the dynamics. You could also be a black sheep, so there could be situations where you feel like you're the one that's always having to fix things. Okay, again, earth and ground also came out, so you could be grounding yourself at this time. Like I said, removing yourself from the situation, so going for walks, grounding yourself, meditating, doing things that allow you to be still, to be quiet. Okay, be one with yourself. The next card that came out with was strength and guidance. So this could be your energy. You could be receiving strength from the divine, again, receiving guidance at this time. So obviously this could be like synchronicities, signs, angel numbers for some. You could be also seeing, like, for some, you could be like clairaudient. Like, for example, like, you could hear certain words and then you would hear it like in a song, for example. So like, if you were to say, like, you know, I feel like I got some power, and then you put like on the radio, and then for some reason the song's like, I got the power, bow, 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 bow. That comes on all of a sudden. It's just like, oh, okay, that's so weird. It's like, no, that's part of being you know, in the spiritual community too. It's like having certain gifts, right, that you might not be aware about. So again, it's like you allowing the universe to work for you and not against you is also working in your favor too. You're taking that strength and courage and guidance at this time. I'm gonna see if I can pull one more card for you guys. What are the messages for the collective spirit? What other messages do they need to know for today, for April 22nd? Whoops. That one wanted to flip. It flipped out, but then it flipped back in. So I'm not going to take it. What other messages should the... Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. So healing energy came out. Okay. So again, this is your energy. And so basically what I'm getting from this reading, again, is when I saw the answer card no, I basically was confirming what this reading was saying. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we also have clear, cancel, and release. Okay. So this is also confirmation for some of you guys, like I said, where you could be in an environment where you're wanting to remove yourself from this environment because it does not resonate with you. It no longer serves you at this time. And again, like I had said, if it's something that's literally messing with your mental state, mental being, like you cannot sleep at night, you cannot eat properly, or like, for example, it's a work environment, you cannot go to work, you feel like you hate your job, you know what I mean? No matter how positive you try to be, because again, you could be as positive as you want, and I know from experience you could be so positive, but it also depends on the people in your energy, people in your environment, right? Your environment also plays a very big role on how you perceive a lot of, you know, things in life. So again, if you feel as though, and I'm saying this genuinely, if you feel as though in your heart, spiritually, mentally, physically, that, you know what, this environment's not for me anymore and I need to leave, I need to get out of here, then either start looking for another job, start working on something that you like to do that fulfills your life purpose, and literally get going with it. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to doing what you love to do and you feeling like you're not in the right place, because people make you feel like you're not enough, and you are enough, but it's the environment that makes you feel like you're unworthy, then I would leave if I were you. You don't have to take my advice, but genuinely from a loving, caring space, I would leave if I were you, just to protect your mental space and, you know, yourself as well, right? But yeah, I'm gonna end the messages here. I hope it resonates for some of you guys, and I will see you guys in the next reading. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.